stand up please. ब्रह्मणस्पतान शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् श्री महागणपतये नमः। प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामवित्र्यवतु संसरस्वत्यै नमः। शङ्कारूपेण मच्चित्तं पङ्कीकृतमभूद्यया किङ्करीयस्य सामाया शङ्कराचार्यमाश्रये। भारती करुणापात्रं भारती पदभूषणं भारती पदमारूढं भारती तीर्थमाश्रये। विद्या विनय संपन्नं वीतरागं विवेकिनं वन्दे वेदान्त तत्त्वज्ञं विधुशेखर भारतीं। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुर्गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। नमस्ते शारदा देवी काश्मीरपुरवासिनी त्वामहं प्रार्थये नित्यं विद्याबुद्धिं च देहि मे। शारदा शारदाम्भोजवदना वदनाम्बुजे सर्वदा सर्वदास्माकं सन्निधिं क्रियात्। दोर्भिर्युक्ता चतुर्भिः स्फटिकमणिमयीमक्षमालां दधाना हस्तेनैकेन पद्मं सितमपि च शुकं पुस्तकं चापरेण भासा कुन्देन्दुशङ्खस्फटिकमणिनिभा भासमाना समाना सा मे वाग्देवतेयं निवसतु वदने सर्वदा सुप्रसन्ना। हरिः ओम।
Thank you, Mama, for blessing us for this good abundance today. Continuing with the program further, we have prayer and invocation offered by the students of the Bhagavad Gita classes 1 in the temple by Srimati Sharda Prasad.
It's on their face. Until the shloka is done, we can turn it.
मुदाकरातमोदकं सदा विमुक्तिसाधकं कलादरावतं सकं विलासलोकरक्षकम् अनायकैकनायकं विनाशिते भदैत्यकं नताशुभाशुनाशकं नमामि तं विनायकम्। न ते दरादिभीकरं नवोदिकार्पभास्वरं नमत्सुरारिनिर्जरं नताधिकापदुद्धरं सुरेश्वरं निधीश्वरं गजेश्वरं गणेश्वरं महेश्वरं तमाश्रये परात्परं निरन्तरम्। समस्तलोकशङ्करं निरस्तदैत्यकुञ्चरं दरेदरोदरं वरं वरे भवत्रमक्षरं कृपाकरं क्षमाकरं मुदाकरं यशस्करं मनस्करं नमस्कृतां नमस्करोमि भास्वरम् अकिञ्चनातिमाचनं चिरन्तनोक्तिपाचनं पुरारिपूर्वनन्दनं सुरारिगर्वचर्वणं प्रपञ्चनाशभीषणं धनञ्जयादिभूषणं कपोलदानवारणं भजे पुराणवारणम् नितान्तकान्तदन्तकान्तमन्तकान्तकात्मजम् अचिन्त्यरूपमन्तहीनमन्तराय कृन्तनं हृदन्तरे निरन्तरं वसन्तमेव योगिनां तमेव तं विचिन्तयामि सन्ततम् महागणेश पञ्चरत्नमादरेण योन्वहं प्रजल्पति प्रभातके हृदि स्मरन् गणेश्वरं हरोगतामदोषतां सुसाहिति सुपुत्रतां समीहिता युरष्टपूर्तिमभ्युपैति सोचिरा
Can we have another huge round of applause for these wonderful participants? Their recitation was flawless and made this evening so much more beautiful to all of us. Please give them another big round of applause. I now request SVBF South President, our dear Dasika Mama, to come on stage and deliver the formal welcome address.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. I welcome all of you to our first anniversary celebration of our SVBF South Vidyalaya. We are a very young temple, just 2 years old. Our Vidyalaya started with a humble beginning with a summer camp last year. It was highly successful. Ever since we have been planning on having a regular yearly classes during the weekends. We have been very fortunate to have Sri Chandrasekhar Vellore and Sri Suja Chandrasekhar to lead this effort. And then at the same time, simultaneously, our Sharda Prasad ji has started the Bhagavad Gita classes. All these efforts were highly successful. And within a short span of 6 months, we have a lot of children that really benefited from the efforts that we made. This is our duty as a mother to educate our children, our future generations. Our Hinduism, as you know, is eternal. We don't even know what the origins are. They call us Hindus, but ours is a kind of a way of life. We speak different languages, we pray differently. We have different cultures, but we still follow the same Dharma in the entire Bharat, or Punya Bhumi. That is the Dharma, that is the Sanatana Dharma. It started with the Shrutis, the Vedas that were heard by sages during their tapas. They are highly educated people, and whatever they heard, the divine revelations, they were transmitted as Vedas. Subsequently, commentaries on those Vedas and more explanations in the form of Upanishads came in. These Vedas and Upanishads form the fundamental basis of our religion. This was later followed by development of Smritis. The Smriti like Manu Smriti, Parashara Smriti, Yajnavalkya Smriti. These Smritis form the principles of how to lead a dharmic life based on the primary Vedas and Upanishads. Then they are also called as Shastras. That is why we call them Smritis Shastras. And after the Shastras, we have Puranas. These are the secondary form of literature that guides our way of life. The Smritis and Shastras were developed in Kritayugam. The first Puranam, the Adi Kavyam, was in Tretayugam, where the Lord himself in the form of Rama walked on earth as a human being and showed us the way of life by following the Vedic dharmas. Subsequently, in the Dwapara Yuga, the Lord came as Krishna and followed the dharmic life and showed us the pathway and gave us Bhagavad Gita in the Purana Mahabharata. In the Kali Yuga, Adi Shankaracharya came in. He wrote commentaries on Upanishads, Brahma Sutras, so that the Kali Manavas can understand it easily. He translated some of the meanings and essence into form of shlokas, which we just have heard on MahaGanapathy, they have just recited. That is why our way of life transmits from yuga to yuga to yuga. It never ends. It has no ending. That is the eternal way of life that we have. All of us received these blessings, continuation from Adi Shankara through our Jagat Gurus. Our 36th Jagat Guru, Sri Bharati Tirtha Mahaswamy, blessed us with the establishment of 4 mathams in our new adopted country here, because we are 40 lakh Hindus here. Of this matham is the Dakshinamnaya, the South Matham. And we are responsible for making sure that this Dharma continues in our younger children and the future generations. That is why, as soon as the mandir started, our responsibility of teaching and also translating or transmitting our culture to younger children has started. And they themselves will transmit to their next generations in future. This way, the Sanatana Dharma will continue forever. In this endeavor, we need a lot of volunteers that are educators, that are very highly knowledgeable, to teach our children, train our children. And then we are very fortunate in Houston to have those dedicated teachers, volunteers that selflessly dedicate their entire time for the sake of Sanatana Dharma and to teach our children. We really thank them. As far as we are are concerned, as executive committee, head of executive committee, our committee will strive very hard to provide every possible resource, books, whatever that is needed for this educational purpose. And that's our promise to you and the Dharma, this is our duty. We periodically report our progress to our acharyas because they are there to guide us and they are the ones, the force behind us to make sure that this education continues in this country. We thank the parents that send your children to this school, and we really appreciate your hard work bringing the children and making sure that they follow the Dharma. Without you and without your commitment to our Dharma, this cannot continue. And with this, I would like to conclude, and I really thank our Chandrasekharji, Vedur, could you please stand up? He is a member of our executive committee, and his entire family, Srimati Suja Chandrasekhar and Swamy. They are wonderful people and they are leading this effort. And I just don't have enough words to thank them and the team of teachers that dedicate so much for this institution and for our Dharma. Thank you. Namaskar. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Mama. I now request Sri Chandrasekhar Mama to introduce us to the educational initiatives here at SPBSF.
Namaste. Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. I will start with an anecdote, and this is something which happened in the past 48 hours with a bunch of kids who are in the Vidyalaya. So they were just entering a classroom and there were a couple of flies which were flying around. And the teacher got a little kind of agitated, hey, what do I do? So the teacher said, let's turn this around into a game. And said, why don't we start naming these flies? If you were given the choice, what would you name them? And when she posed that question, her expectation was that she will hear a John and a Peter and a Samuel and so on and so forth. Instead, what she heard was a Krishna, a Arjuna, a Ganesha, and so on and so forth. Now, the reason I'm sharing this anecdote is it completely validates what Dasika Mama just mentioned in terms of our objective of getting your kids into the Vidyalaya, getting your kids into the youth volunteer program here at the Mutt, which is basically to imbibe the values that Sanatana Dharma has propagated for centuries on end. And it is our small effort here at the SPBF South Matta to continue with that. And I'm really thankful to all the parents who, place that faith in us by sending your kids every Saturday morning. I know some of you drive quite a bit of a distance to come here. But notwithstanding that, you make that effort. And from whatever feedback I have got, it's all good, is that the kids are eager to come back the following Saturday. And there can be nothing better than that as feedback to us who are running this Vidyalaya as well. So we started with the youth volunteer program just about 12 months back. And then we moved into the summer camp, which we held over 4 weeks last summer. And then the challenge that Dasika Mama threw to Suja and me is, hey, let's do this Vidyalaya. We already have a similar Vidyalaya running in Stroudsburg, in the east campus of our Mutt. So we took on the challenge, and as weeks went by, and the date came of January 18th, and after the first class, I realized that was probably one of the best initiatives that we have taken, because I frankly did not expect 30 students to sign up on day one. That's the number of students. We are running a wait list as we speak today. So obviously it's a good problem for us to have. in that there are kids and parents who want to come and take benefit from the Vidyalaya. We will look at expansion plans as we go along. But simultaneously, due to Sharda ji's efforts, we started the Bhagavad Gita classes. A couple of weeks back, we started with the Vishnu Sahasranama classes that is targeted at youth and at adults. We will continue to expand that. So we started with Vishnu Sahasranama and then we'll continue to expand that. In the very near future, we will also announce a Sanskritam course targeted at adults. That's something that I've heard many of you devotees who come here to the temple tell us that you are reading the prayers of your mother tongue script, which in itself is not bad. At least you know how to chant those prayers. But I think in many of you there is this urge to learn Sanskritam, which is the root language of most of the languages in Bharatadesha. So we will be announcing that shortly, so watch out for that. And one final thing that I'll announce is that we will be coming out with our announcement for the summer camp for this summer, which will be in the second half of June, the first part, and in the second half of July, the second part. Some of you were there last year, and I would really encourage you to send your kids. They, I think, have a lot of fun. That's over a much more extended period of time during the day, where they spend close to 6 hours with us. And I must give my kudos to all the teachers who handled those summer camps, because they have been extremely innovative in terms of ensuring that the kid is engaged 6 hours, 5 days a week, over 4 weeks. Okay, which is not easy, as you all parents know, it's not easy, but they have come up with curriculum, they have come up with activities, which is keeping the kids engaged. So, long story short, we made a modest start. We will continue to grow. We obviously look for feedback from all of you. In so much as we think we may be doing all the right things, but there could be some things that you observe that we are blindsided by. So we would love to have that feedback, keep that coming in. And like I said, we'll continue to grow. And if there are any specific ideas of what activities that you would like, please share that feedback with any of the Vidyalaya teachers, Sujaji or me, and we'll be happy to take that on board. So enjoy the rest of the afternoon. I can tell you it's an exciting array of programs that the organizers have put together. So tie your seat belts and that was for you, sorry. So yeah, fasten your seat belts and get ready for the show. Thank you.
Thank you, Mama. As Chandrasekhar Mama mentioned in his talk, earlier this year we commenced the successful operation of Ganapathi Homa, where students are educated on the rich cultural heritage of our country, India. Students in these classes learn Sanskrit, Shlokas, and cultural stories that help them gain an insight into our culture. Today, the students of the Ganapathi Vidyalaya, the Sasyam group, will now present a skit based on the story they learned in class with their storytime teachers. We are so fortunate that today is Narasimha Jayanti, and it is a sheer blessing of the divine that our Sasyam students are doing a skit on Lord Narasimha.
Long ago, there was a mighty king named Hiranyakashipu. He was strong and fearless, but highly arrogant. Greedy for more power and wanting to be even greater than the gods, he decided to pray to Lord Brahma.
I am the greatest! No one should be stronger than me, not even the gods. I want to rule the universe forever. I will pray to Lord
performed years of penance in a forest to please Lord Brahma. Finally, Brahma appeared before him. Hiranyakashipu, I'm pleased with your devotion. Ask for a boon and it shall be granted.
I wish to be invincible. Grant me that no man and no beast can kill me. No death inside or outside. No death during day or night. And no death by weapon or hand. Nor any death on the ground or in the sky.
Your wish is granted, but remember, use your powers for good and no one is truly invincible. He thought he was now truly unstoppable and goes back to his kingdom. Hiranyakashipu goes back to his kingdom and starts fighting all the Devas encounters him.
Oh no! Hiranyakashipu is too strong. We cannot fight him much longer. Let us run away.
How can you be more powerful than the gods? Run away before he destroys all of us.
See the Devas run. I am truly the greatest.
Hiranyakashipu became bold and demanded that everyone worship him instead of Lord Vishnu. Our king has conquered even the Devas. Everyone on earth should pray to him. He is greater than Vishnu and all the other gods. His son Prahlad, however, refused and continued praying only to Lord Vishnu. This made Hiranyakashipu very angry.
Prahlad, why you do not worship me? I am the most powerful.
Father, Lord Vishnu is the Lord of the universe and is everywhere. I cannot pray to anyone else.
Enough! If you do not stop worshipping Vishnu, I will punish you, son.
Hiranyakashipu's sister, Holika, had been granted a boon that made her immune to fire. Ha 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 ha! I will sit in the fire that Prahlad gave. I will be still while he will burn.
Ha 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 ha! That's an excellent idea. That will teach Prahlad a good lesson.
Prahlad into the fire. This time, Vishnu will not save him.
Ha 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 ha! Let us see if Lord Vishnu can protect you now. Holika thought she would be safe, but as the fire blazed, she was the one consumed by the flames while Prahlad remained unharmed.
Om Namo Narayana, Om Namo Narayana.
No! Why is the fire burning me instead? Oh no, what is happening? Holika was destroyed while Prahlad remained untouched. Lord Vishnu had protected him. Today we celebrate Holi, a festival of colors and joy, commemorating the triumph of good over evil, just as Prahlad's faith prevailed.
Hiranyakashipu Curious, asked Prahlad where Vishnu was.
How did you survive the fire?
Father, Vishnu's everywhere and everything. Even the fire, he protected me.
If Vishnu is everywhere, is he in this pillar?
Yes, Father, he is in the pillar too. That moment, the pillar cracked open, and the Lord Vishnu appeared in his mother-in-law's
What is this creature? You cannot defeat me!
Roar! Your arrogance ends today, Hiranyakashipu.
Lord Simha placed Hiranyakashipu on his lap and twilight on the threshold of the palace and destroyed him using his thoughts, fulfilling the dreams of creation. With Hiranyakashipu gone, peace returned to the kingdom. Prahlad thanked Lord Vishnu for his protection. Thank you, Lord Narasimha. You have saved me and our people. I will always worship you with love.
Prahlad, your faith has saved you. Your life will always remember the path of righteousness.
Evil has been destroyed, and the heavens are set. We thank you, Narasimha.
O Protector, you have ensured that righteousness prevails. Prahlad, the devout son, has shown the strength of unwavering faith. May his devotion be an example to all.
Thank you, Lord Narasimha, for your protection. Your grace has saved me and the world from darkness.
Prahlada, your devotion and purity has brought this victory. Go now and rule the kingdom with wisdom and compassion.
Thus, the triumph, Hiranyakashipu was defeated, and the divine protector, Narasimha, once again showed that truth and righteousness always triumph over evil. Prahlad became a beacon of faith for generations to come.
Wow, that was mind-blowing, wasn't it? Wow, that was mind-blowing, wasn't it? I can only imagine the kind of effort it took for them to memorize these lines to perfection, and the effort the teachers and parents had to put in to make this successful. Please give a huge round of applause for these hardworking students, their amazing parents, and their inspiring storytelling teachers. We know for a fact these kids are able to memorize the lines because they're in English, and given that English is the most spoken language in the USA, it is fairly easier task to undertake. But how about learning shlokas or songs in Sanskritam? Almost all of our cultural and religious texts are in Sanskritam, and without reading or writing, knowing, acknowledgement, is it possible for kids who are being raised here to learn them and say them? Well, the answers to all these questions lies in our next presentation, where students of the Bhagavad Gita class will leave you awestruck with their chanting. Please welcome on stage our Bhagavad Gita students.
Happy Mother's Day to all the lovely mothers here. So the students here of the Bhagavad Gita class, so they have been coming to the Bhagavad Gita classes since the last August, the end of August, so almost for the past 6 months. And they have been very diligent in learning the Bhagavad Gita. They have memorized already the chapters 12, 16 and the 1. Those are really big chapters. The very first chapter is a very big one, and these kids have managed to memorize them. And that's a great deal. It's not just that. In the last 6 months, apart from learning these chapters, they also have managed to squeeze in to learn the stotras written by Adi Shankaracharya. So a couple of stotras which they managed to recite during Mahashivaratri, and one during Dashara, and one during the Shankara Jayanti, and a lot of other festivities in the temple. So they got to recite a lot of stotras. They literally memorized all these stotras in the class. And why did we choose for these kids to learn the 12th and 16th chapters? What is the reason for learning Bhagavad Gita? So first of all, I can say that our President, Dr. Daskarji, has already told us about the importance of learning Bhagavad Gita. So let me also put a little bit of stress on why we need to learn these Bhagavad Gita stotras. So just to say that the kids can have a happy life, a peaceful life. So during their school days, high school days, their college days, and later on in their life. So what is it that we have to do is teach them the lessons that are given by Lord Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. See, for example, these kids are now going to chant the 12th chapter. So the 12th chapter, all the way from the Shloka number 13 to 17, there are 35 qualities of great persons which has been enumerated by Lord Krishna there. So it starts as 13th Shloka. Agyeshta sarvabhutanam maitrah karuna evacha nirahankarah samadukha sukakshami. So that's the shloka. So this shloka, it enumerates a couple of qualities of great people. So it's Agyeshta, somebody who does not hate anybody, for that matter, whether it is a cat or a dog or another human being, he does not hate it. That's one of the greatest qualities that these kids can imbibe, learn from the great souls, and imbibe in their and incorporate into their lives, so to be happy in their lives. And other thing is Maitraha, being friendly with all the beings, and then Karunaha, being a compassionate being. So these are some great qualities that they can develop, right? Nirmamaha, so not being overly possessive about whatever they have, so that they learn to share things that they have with other kids and stuff like that. Nirahankaraha, so free from doership, so is what it says. And Samadukha Sukhaha, so same whether you have a pleasant situation or an unpleasant situation, so react to it in the same way. So that is Samadukha Sukhaha. Kshami meaning, like being accommodative, so naturally being accommodative. So these are young kids who are learning all these qualities, and all these qualities so they can be really successful and peaceful in their future lives. So this is just one shloka that I have picked up from the 12th chapter. So it is the 13th shloka. There are about 7 shlokas, one after the other, which describe the different qualities of great. So apart from that, they are also going to chant. They are going to chant this 12th chapter now. And then apart from that, they have also learned the 16th chapter, which is called as Daivasana Sampad Yoga. So this is a chapter which enumerates what are the qualities of a person born with Daivi Sampad, so the wealth of Daivas. And then the qualities of a person who is born with Asuri Sampad. So if anybody has already learned the 16th chapter, you can see that Krishna is able to enumerate all the Daivi Sampad, the qualities of the person born with Daivi Sampad, in just 4 shlokas. All we have to do is learn these 4 shlokas and understand the meaning of these, and then incorporate them into our lives. And the rest of the 16th chapter, the 24 shlokas, rest of the 20 shlokas, is all about Asuri Sampad, the things that we have to avoid. The moment we see such kind of a characteristic popping up in our this, have to avoid them, that we cultivate only the Daivi Sampad. So I invite the kids to chant this out today, and then happy Mother's Day one more time to all the parents here. Go ahead.
Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Bhakti Yogaha. Arjuna Uvacha. Evam Satata Yuktaye. Bhakta Swam Parayupasate. Yesham Yaksharam Avyaktam. Yesham Ke Yoga Vittamaha. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. Maya Veshamano Yema Vidyayukta Upasate Shraddhaya Parayogetaha Vede Yukta Tamamataha Yedvaksharamaниrdesham Avyaktam Pariyupasate Sarvatragamachintyam Cha Kutastamachalam Dhruvam Sanniyam Yendriyagramam Sarvatra Samabuddhayah Te Prabhuvanti Mameva Sarvabhutahite Rataha Kresho Vikadarassesham Avyakta Sakta Chetasam Avyakta Higatir Dukkham Yehavatira Vapyate Yehu Sarvani Karmani Parisanyasya Matparaha Ananyenaiva Yogena Mam Dhyananta Upasate Teshamaham Samudharta Vritti Samsara Sagara Bhava Vinashira Partha Maya Veshita Chetasam Mayeva Mana Adasva May Buddhim Niveshaya Livasishyasi Mayeva Ata Udvanna Samshayaha Ata Chittam Samadhatum Na Shaknoshi Maistiram Abhyasa Yogena Tataha Mamichhaptum Dhananjaya Abhyasepya Samartosi अत्रोहो नामिमानित पवन्ति सम्पदं दैवी अभिजातस्य भारत तम्भोदर्पोऽभिमानश्च क्रोधं पारुष्यमेव च अज्ञानं चाभिजातस्य पार्थसम्पदमासुरीं दैवी सम्पद्विमोक्षाय निबन्धाय सुरीमत मासु च सम्पदं दैवीम् अभिजातोऽसि पाण्डव द्वौ भूतसर्गौ लोकेऽस्मिन् दैव आसुर एव च दैवो विस्तरशः प्रोक्तः आसुरं पार्थ मे शृणु प्रवृत्तिं च निवृत्तिं च जनान विदुरासुराः न शौचं नापि चाचारः न सत्यं येषु विद्यते असत्यमप्रतिष्ठं ते जगदाहुरनीश्वरम् अपरस्परसम्भूतं किमन्यत्कामहैतुकम् एतान् दृश्यमवष्टभ्य नष्टात्मानोऽल्पबुद्धयः प्रभवन्त्युग्रकर्माणः क्षयाय जगतो हिताः काममाश्रित्य दुष्पूरं दम्भमानमदान्विताः मोहात् गृहीत्वा सद्ग्राहान् प्रवर्तन्ते सुचिव्रताः चिन्तामपरिमेयां च प्रलयान्तामुपाश्रिताः कामोपभोगपरमाः ये तावदिति निश्चिताः आशापाशशते भद्राः कामक्रोधपरायणाः ईहन्ते कामभोगार्थम् अन्यायेनार्थसञ्चयान् इदमद्य मया लब्धम् इमं प्राप्स्ये मनोरथम् इदमस्तीदमपि मे भविष्यति पुनर्धनम् असौ मया हतः शत्रुः हनिष्ये चापराणपि ईश्वरोऽहमहं भोगी सिद्धोऽहं बलवान् सुखी आढ्योऽपि जनवानस्मि कोऽन्योऽस्ति सदृशो मया यक्ष्ये दास्यामि मोदिष्य नित्यज्ञानविमोहिताः अनेकचित्तविभ्रान्ताः मोहजालसमावृताः प्रसक्ता कामभोगेषु पतन्ति नरकेषु च आत्मसम्भाविताः स्तब्धाः धनमानमदान्विताः यजन्ते नाम यज्ञैस्ते दमुते नाविधिपूर्वकम् अहङ्कारं बलं दर्पं कामं क्रोधं च संश्रिताः मामात्मपरदेहेषु प्रद्विषन्तोऽभ्यसूयकाः तानहं विशतः क्रूरान् संसारेषु नरागमान् क्षिपाम्यजस्रमशुभान् आसुरीष्वेव योनिषु आसुरीं योनिमापन्नाः मूढा जन्मनि जन्मनि मामप्राप्येव कौन्तेय ततो यान्त्यधमां गतिम् त्रिविधं नरकस्येदं द्वारं नाशनमात्मनः कामक्रोधस्तथा लोभः तस्मादेतत्रयं त्यजेत् एतैः विमुक्तः कौन्तेय ततो द्वारे स्त्रिभिर्नरः आचरत्यात्मनः श्रेयः ततो याति परां गतिम् यस्तास्त्रविमुत्सृज्य वर्तते कामकारतः न स सिद्धिमवाप्नोति न सुखं न परां गतिम् तस्मात् शास्त्रं प्रमाणन्ते कार्याकार्यव्यवस्थितौ ज्ञात्वा शास्त्रविधानोक्तं कर्म कर्तुमिहार्हसि ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे दैवासुरसम्पद्विभागयोगो नाम षोडशोऽध्यायः।
Did y'all hear that? I was stunned by the perfect recitation by these students. They deserve another round of applause. Anjaneya Amganaha group are set to mesmerize you with their rendition of songs in Sanskrit. Yes, you heard me right, they will be singing in Sanskrit. And the best part is that these students are as young as 4 years old and as old as 6 years old. They put in months of effort trying to learn these words and putting them in tune to fit the genre of the song, and with help and support from their Sankalpam teachers, Sujam Mami and Chandrasekhar Mama. Please welcome them on stage.
Sorry, I'm in the way. Because they have to be able to see me for the action.
Tell me that wasn't the cutest thing you have ever seen. After seeing these students, I wish I had something like this during my childhood in Houston. Weren't they amazing? Please shower them with another round of applause. We spoke about classes offered at the Bharati Tirtha Vidyalaya. We mentioned cultural story time, songs, and shlokas. If you thought we forgot about that, the shlokas, you're about to be baffled with another exciting presentation with both groups of the Vidyalaya, Ankara and Sasyam. Suku, did you know that there are shlokas for almost everything in our culture? Really? I don't believe it. I mean, how is it possible for shlokas to have been written for modern day activities like brushing our teeth and showering? People in the olden days used to brush and shower, but for shlokas with each of them. How is that hard? Well, then get ready to be shocked because our Sasyam students will blow your mind away with shlokas for each activity of the day. But before we get there, I request our Ankara group to show off their shloka learning skills by reciting shlokas on Ganesha, Saraswati, Shiva, Subrahmanya, and Guru. What happened to that? I didn't forget about that. That's what's coming up next. Are y'all ready for it? Are all of y'all ready for it? I now request our Sasyam students to come onto the stage. Okay, when we wake up in the morning, we look at our hands and we say,
कराग्रे वसते लक्ष्मी करमध्ये सरस्वती करमूले स्थिता गौरी प्रभाते करदर्शनम्.
Before getting out of bed and touching Mother Earth with our feet, we say,
समुद्रवसने देवी पर्वतस्तनमण्डिते विष्णुपत्नी नमस्तुभ्यं पादस्पर्शं क्षमस्व मे.
Before brushing our teeth, we say,
आयुर्बलं यशोवर्चः प्रजापतिर्वसूनि च ब्रह्मप्रज्ञां च मेधां च तन्नो देहि वनस्पते. मुखदुर्गन्धनाशाय दन्तानां च विशुद्धये सीवनाय च गात्राणां पुररे हन्तन्तधावनम्.
before having a shower, we say,
पुष्कराग्राणि तीर्थानि गङ्गाजलसहितस्तथा आगच्छन्तु पवित्राणि स्नानकाले सदा मम. गङ्गे च यमुने चैव गोदावरी सरस्वती कावेरी नर्मदे सिन्धु जलेऽस्मिन् सन्निधिं कुरु. अपवित्र वा सर्वहस्तं वा यस्मरेत् पुण्डरीकाक्षं सभार्याभ्यन्तरशुचिः.
Traditionally, after having a shower, the first thing we do is go and offer our prayers in front of the divine. We start with Ganesha, who removes all obstacles in our paths. Then we pray to Saraswati, who is the goddess of knowledge. Then to our Guru, who is the reservoir of all knowledge that is being known and learned by us. Shloka for Ganesha.
अगजानन पद्मार्कं गजाननमहर्निशम् अनेकदन्तं भक्तानाम् एकदन्तमुपास्महे.
Shloka for Saraswati, also known as Sharadamba.
शारदां शारदां भोजा वदनं वदनं भुजे सर्वदा सर्वदास्माकं सन्निधिं सन्निधिं क्रियात्.
Shloka for Guru.
गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुसाक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. हरिः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरिः ॐ.
This is just a gentle reminder to please stay seated during our performances. Is that enough or do you want more? Well, that's more than enough. I am amazed by the foresight of our rishis and our munus who predicted the future of our world and have left us a wealth of knowledge to explore. Sanatana Dharma Ki Jai. When I say Sanatana Dharma Ki, please join me and say Jai. Sanatana Dharma Ki Jai. Sanatana Dharma Ki Jai. Sanatana Dharma Ki Jai. SCBF staff is also a proud host to many youth volunteer activities on and off campus. To introduce us to this part of our operations, I now request Priya Murali Mami to come to the stage. This is just another gentle reminder to please be seated during our performances. Thank you.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Namaste everyone. When we first fixed May 11th to be the date for our annual, we did not realize that it fell on Mother's Day. To watch our children perform and receive appreciation awards for their hard work and perseverance is the best Mother's Day gift. I'm sure all of you will agree with me. And that too, in the presence of Sharadamba, the Universal Mother, this experience is unbeatable. Thank you all for being here today. Suja Chandrasekhar leads at BF South. I speak on behalf of Sujaj, our youth volunteer leads. And this is a quick overview of what we've been doing this past year at the volunteer program. We had several orientation sessions during the year. About 60 to 70 students joined the orientation and joined our program. About 40 students actually volunteered at least once. Then there are, out of that, a number of students came very regularly. There were some students who came every week. I know students are here. Some students who just volunteered even when they were not through us. They did volunteer work coming in with their parents, not worrying about the hours. And I'm sure those volunteers realize who they are too. I'm mentioning all of them. And we thank all of you and your parents for bringing you over here and helping out with our temple activities. So let me quickly go to the activities that we've been doing this past year. It's been mostly temple-related activities this year. Our volunteers have helped with boxing and distributing Anna Seva every weekend. They've helped with packing snacks for sales. And the best part of these activities, even though they sound kind of, monotonous and boring, students interacted with each other, they bonded with one another, they carried out serious and fun conversations like about school, their hobbies, activities, etc. And one of the conversations I remember is when a few boys were comparing notes about how many push-ups they could do. This while boxing they were boxing the food for Anna Seva. So it was fun for the kids and for us to hear them talk and interact. We could sense, and we kind of got to know these kids along the way. Students organized the pantry, they cleaned lamps during Kartika. They remember that. It was a messy but yet interesting and challenging activity. Students did a lot of packing prasadam, the kumkumam and vibhuti that you all receive during when you do archana or any abhishekam. Many of those packets were put together by our volunteers. And then while doing that again, students spoke to us, they asked us questions about Sanatana Dharma, and then we loved interacting and we tried to answer their questions to the best of our knowledge. Our volunteers organized the serving counters, organized and the trash collection. They did crowd management. They manned the tea and snack stations during major events. They also did a little bit of gardening this year, weather permitting. And as our library opened, we had them help Sharadaji with labeling the books and helping devotees with purchases and all that. And the other good thing about that was when the volunteers were in the library, is to read the books and then came back to us and asked us about some of the things. And they had a chance to buy books as well. Our volunteers helped a lot during the summer camp. They supported teachers and some of them were teachers. We had them teach art craft, folk dances. They interacted so well with the younger kids. They were able to relate to them in a very innovative way and get them to do what they were supposed to do. Right now our volunteers are also helping out with the Vidyalaya every Saturday. We arranged at the youth volunteer program, we arranged 3 outreach workshops in science, math and robotics. They were all conducted by our college and high school students and they were very well received. Recently we had an ISRO scientist speak to our youth also. And then moving forward, we have future plans which I'm going to talk about later. We had several requests from parents, so we have expanded our volunteer base to include 7th and 8th graders as well because they need hours for NJHS. Our future plans are to expand our volunteer program to reach the community, like helping with the Texas Goshala perhaps, food bank, conducting food drives, blood donation drives. We would love to hear questions also from parents, and we also require parent support in chaperoning and transporting, taking the kids to these things. We would like input from parents if would like to conduct any workshops, fields of expertise. That will also be very helpful. We will definitely reach out to you when we need the help. Moving forward, please look for our flyers and the registration form for the upcoming year, and to register for the next academic year 25-26. Our idea, as Mama said, is to provide our kids a safe and healthy and sense of community, and to assimilate, feel comfortable and confident to belong to our Sanatana Dharma, and at the same time give them the opportunity to grow as individuals. So it has been a fulfilling and rewarding year for all of us team leads, and I'm sure they will agree with me when I say our youngsters are truly amazing. They are passionate, committed, sincere and reliable, and the future of this organization and Sanatana Dharma will be in great hands. And as a testament to that, as Sujaji and I tallied the hours put in by our volunteers, we were totally blown away by the total number of hours these wonderful youngsters have put in and spent time at SVBF South helping out despite their busy high school schedules. Can anyone guess what that aggregate total might be for this 1 year? And more than a month we were not having the program because Sujaji and myself were in India. Can anybody guess how many hours we have put in this last year? Any guesses? Yes. Well, okay. It was mind blowing when we crunched the numbers. We got goosebumps. Close to 800. We did an aggregate total of 778 volunteer hours this year. 778. We couldn't have done it without our amazing volunteers, their parents, and all our team leads, everybody. And for school purposes, they use these hours for their, NHS and all that. But we at SPBF, we see this as our children have received a total of 778 hours of blessings from Amba and our Ubay Jagadguru. Sepa was definitely, given them that feeling, that blessing they have received from them. And we are truly blessed, and we thank our youth and their parents. And we pray to Amma and our Gurus to bless all of us so that we continue to serve them and our temple and this entire community. Dhanyavadaha, Shri Guru Bhavani.
Please give your full attention to the program. I request you to please remain in your seats and enjoy the rest of this program.
Change the mic.
Side పెట్టేసానేమో చూసుకుంటాను.
transition to the rest of the program, I request you to please settle down and remain seated and enjoy the rest of this program. We have a group of very talented youth who are presenting their skills, so please sit back and relax and enjoy. And now, for the most exciting part of the evening that we have all been very anxiously waiting for, we feel extremely proud to be hosting this event, which showcases an array of versatile youth from our community who have not just been volunteers at the temple, but also contributing their time and their mastered and exclusive skills. Is a freshman at Travis High School with a unique global perspective, having lived in South Korea for nearly 14 years. He is deeply passionate about leadership communication, which has led him to develop 2 TED Talks in 6th grade and 8th grade. Most recently, he is actively involved in DECA, which he earned a district award, qualified for a state competition, and became a state finalist. He also had the privilege of attending the DECA International Career Development Conference in Florida through the Thrive Leadership Academy, further sharpening his leadership ability. Let's welcome Praveen on stage and listen to what he has to say.
So before I start, I just want to say Happy Mother's Day to the world. You're the mother, but to the family, you're the world. So I'm gonna round of applause for all the mothers. So let's begin. Who owns happiness? Kids, any show of hands, who really loves toys? Okay. Others, who's interested in gadgets or electronics? Alright. Do these possessions give us long-term happiness? Well, let's see. Well, when I was a kid, I was addicted to toys. Especially turning cards and Beyblades, which were very famous in South Korea at that time. I remember eagerly asking my mom, especially my mom, so imagine a piece of toy. Mom, can I just buy this? And then she gives me, I play this for 1 week. And it's on the corner of the house. Next month, Mom, can I buy another toy? She gives it to me, I play it for 1 week, and it's on the other corner of the house. So this kept going on, and I started to realize that I wasn't actually excited for playing with those toys, but I just wanted to show it off to my friends. My joy faded very quickly, and I was left wanting more. I did not know the value of money back then. So in 2024, according to the World Bank, 9% of the world's population lives in poverty, surviving with less than $1.9 a day. In stark contrast, $474 billion were spent on luxurious goods last year. See, in this current generation, yes, smartphones are basically for sending files like photos and videos and sending emails. However, there are new versions of these phones that are coming out annually, tempting people to buy due to better features and for them to look very modern. And that is driven by a materialistic desire, just like my desire for new toys. Okay, let me give you a live example. Now the time on my watch says 4:28 p.m. But I think any other watch would say that. See, if I upgrade this watch for better features or for me to look very modern, then that is when my materialistic register kicks in. Okay, you might be thinking, Prami, okay, I'm going to get a new watch for better features. Okay, that's completely fine. But there should be a decent control over the addiction of new features. If there is no full stop, this will keep going on and on. So I've been talking about materialism. But what is materialism? To put it simply, materialism is to focus excessively on luxurious items and money. So see, as students, our goals are to study hard, get into a good college, and secure a stable job. Then, with that success, we can fulfill our basic needs. However, once those needs are met, we should not fall into the trap of constantly wanting more or being materialistic. It's important to recognize when our wants weigh more than our needs. Okay, let's compare two people right now. So first person, anyone want to answer what do you think he feels like? Anyone? Just shout it out.
Not happy. He's not happy.
Yes, that is true. He's not happy, and I think he's not happy because he still has all these materials, but his desire to go on and on until the next person comes, and he's not satisfied full-hearted. So see, according to the American Psychological Association, people who are materialists have unpleasant emotions like unhappiness and loneliness, leading to severe feelings like depression and anxiety, which ultimately leads to severe health problems. Okay, the second part, yeah. So, what do you think of him? Or her, sorry. Yes, shut up.
He's happy.
She's happy.
He's happy.
Yes, he's very happy. She is very happy, and she wants to help the community around her. And I think she's satisfied full-hearted, and her happiness exists lifelong. According to the United States Social Science and Medicine, a person who volunteers weekly is 16% more likely to be happy, leading to less chronic diseases like blood pressure and heart attacks. Okay, so I'm not saying everyone to be selfless like Mother Teresa. However, I'm saying my point is to set limits on your wants, and once your wants are met, you should focus on helping the community around you. See, in this current world, there are people who can't afford 3 meals a day. Some students can't afford education, and some others can't afford Medicare. And in this community, it becomes our responsibility to help in any way we can. So I just wanted to say a quote by former US President Ronald Reagan: "We can't help everyone, but everyone can help someone." So I'd like to share a personal story, actually my dad's. So when my dad was in university, he could not afford his education. So his cousin's family helped him to pursue his degree. And that is why I'm here, right in front of the stage, talking to you guys right now. And significantly changed my dad's life and my life too. And we can't imagine the value of help we're extending to the needy people. Sometimes it's gigantic, and me and my dad are definitely a live example for that. So from this story or experience, what have I learned? Well, I learned to focus less on fulfilling unnecessary wants and more on using my resources to help others meet their essential needs. See, the privilege we have, like money or education, should not only help ourselves, but it should also help others. In need. So that is where I think true happiness lies. Not in fancy gadgets or not in fancy possessions or gadgets. So each one of us takes this message seriously to our heart and commits to helping in even small ways. We can be the reason behind someone's smile. And I'd like to end my speech with a quote by Martin Luther King Jr. Everybody can be great because anybody can serve. You do not need to have a college degree to serve. You don't need to have your subject and verb agreed to serve. You only need a heart full of grace and a soul generated by love. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. Now please welcome Shashak Satish Kumar. He is in 9th grade at Dallas High School. He's been learning the violin for 4 years. He got a superior rating in the regional solo and ensemble competitions, all 4 times. Shreya has founded and currently hosts a podcast called Fine Print, a history podcast, on Spotify and Apple Podcasts that covers historical topics around the world in episodes. She has also played cricket since 8th grade and has been recognized many times for it. Last year, she participated in the UIL Academics for her school in the social studies criteria, where the topic for last year was South Asian history. She earned second place in the district level. Please welcome Shreya Gill on stage to talk about her podcast on MahaGanapathy 2025.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Shreya Deo, and I'm honored to speak here in front of all of you today. Millions of people from all religions, cultures, ethnicities, and beliefs come together to honor the divine power that unites us all, and is held once every 12 years in the holy city of Prayagraj in Uttar Pradesh. According to Hinduism, the MahaGanapathy's origins can be traced back to the Subrahmanya, or the churning of the ocean by the Devas, or the gods, and the Asuras, or the demons, to gain control of the Amrit, which was believed to be the nectar of immortality. As both sides desperately churned the ocean, many divine treasures emerged from the deep waters, with the most precious one being the Kumbh, or the pot of Amrit. As soon as both sides spotted this pot full of elixir, an intense fight broke out between the Devas and the Asuras. Lord Vishnu, wanting to protect the pot of Amrit from going to the Asuras, took the form of Mohini, a beautiful lady meant to distract the Asuras. While Lord Vishnu distracted the demons, Garuda, Lord Vishnu's bird, flew off with the Kumbh. As Garuda flew, another battle unfolded in the skies, one that, according to Hindu belief, had lasted 12 years. During this battle, 4 drops of the nectar fell on 4 Indian cities: Nashik, Ujjain, Haridwar, and most holy of them all, Prayagraj. Today, these 4 cities are the sites of various Kumbh Melas that take place in India around the year. Although the concept of the Kumbh Mela is very well known, devotees often mix up the different types of Kumbh Melas. While each Kumbh Mela varies in frequency and location, the MahaGanapathy Mela is the rarest event of them all. What's so special about the MahaGanapathy is the fact that it takes place once every 144 years. 144, however, isn't just a random number. It signifies the number of years it takes for Jupiter to complete its full revolution around the sun. This means that many people don't get a single chance in their whole life to visit Prayagraj for the MahaGanapathy. This year, devotees were lucky for the MahaGanapathy to fall in 2025, and it lasted from January 13th to February 26th. Millions of devotees, ranging from famous actors, sportsmen and sportswomen, politicians, sadhus, children, and even pets, took a holy dip in the sacred waters of Prayagraj, not only immersing themselves in its divine energy, but also self-realization, mental purification, and rebirth. The 2025 MahaGanapathy Mela recorded a total of 670 million people attending the sacred gathering, making a world record for the largest human gathering in history. The MahaGanapathy Mela is more than just a religious gathering. It is a moment to reflect, reform, and ultimately achieve spiritual rebirth. While some attend the Mela to attend peace, others attend it to wash away their sins, emerging a better person. Whatever the reason, the MahaGanapathy remains a testament to India and Hinduism's emphasis on communal faith, as when we are all together, we are all one. Thank you.
Our next performer is Avantika Raghavati. She studies 10th grade in Travis High School, and she's been learning Kuchipudi for 7 years. Avantika is currently doing a level 4 advanced diploma, which is her final year, from Tana Kalasala, affiliated with Padmavati University, Tirupati with Guru Nagamohini Garu, and Guru Pallavi Kumar. She enjoys learning new techniques and intricate hand movements of dance forms, and she hopes to complete a repertoire of Kuchipudi dance from day 1. She has a great passion for dance, and she's always eager to learn more. Let's welcome her on stage. was just beautiful. We're almost at the end of our program today, but is it even fair to conclude without recognizing all those who have been the backbone of these amazing programs conducted by SBVF South? No, it's not. So what should we do? I think we should invite Mama and Mommy to come up on stage and honor them. And honor our Vidyalaya teachers and youth volunteer leads. Bhavani Gita Vidyalaya. Bhagavad Gita.
We'll start with our Bharati Vidyalaya, Sri Bharati Gita Vidyalaya teacher. We first call upon Srimati Hasita Karthik, Srimati Sujata Sitaraman. Hasita Karthik ji is also our community outreach leader for the youth volunteer program. A big round of applause. She's our Shloka teacher.
Srimati Hasita Karthik has been instrumental in training adults, children, and a number of people for the past 10 years. She has been the backbone of Shloka teaching in the institutional area. Their melodious singing, the way she conducts the classes in a regular way, and the way the number of people that were trained by her is amazing in the past 10 years. And we are so happy to have her associated with our temple and this matter. Thank you. This is the Swarnotsava Jayanti symbol from the Acharya's blessings.
Srimati Sujata Sitaraman.
Sujata ji is a very silent worker and she has an amazing family. 1 minute. She has an amazing family. Her children are classical music specialists. Her husband actually recites Samavedam and he is one of our Samavedam group of scholars, and we are so thankful that their entire family is always here to help us and keep us going with this our endeavor of teaching as well as the religious purpose. Thank you.
For a story time, we call upon Srimati Vidya Rajesh ji, Srimati Ramini Iyer ji, Srimati Kala Gopalakrishnan ji.
These are amazing mothers, amazing teachers, and they are social workers too. They are highly educated people, and we are so thankful to you, and God bless you. Thank you. No words can express our thanks to you. We saw this, what an amazing performance these children had. It's one of the most happiest days of my life. For to have an institution like this with the help of SVBF and Dharma Subrahmanya, who led as chairman, who led the establishment of these centers. A number of donors have made it happen, and we have this institution fortunately in Houston. And today it's so fulfilling that we are achieving our goals one by one with all your help. Thank you.
Last but not the least, Trishati for Sankalpam.
What a wonderful person Srichakra is. What an organizer. Oh, they moved all the way from Florida. They shifted their residence to be with us. Can you believe that? She's a Sanskrit teacher, scholar, and she's such a kind person. I rarely ever saw a person of that kindness, that dedication to Acharyas and our Dharma. Thank you very much, Srichakra, for your entire family. Thank you.
We now call upon the Bhagavad Gita teachers, Srimati Sharada Prasad Ji. She is our Bhagavad Gita teacher, doing for her students who are outstanding. And she is also our youth volunteer lead for library.
Sharada Prasad Ji, thank you, thank you. From a lineage of disciples of Sringeri Sharada Peetham. Her family, great-grandfathers, all were great devotees, and one of them actually used to be Chief Executive Officer of Sringeri Peetham. And her husband, Sri G.L. Prasad Ji, is our General Secretary. They are wonderful people, and they help us every aspect of this temple. Thank you, Sharada Ji.
She is the substitute Bhagavad Gita teacher. Please kindly come up. We'd also like to thank Sri Ganapathi Ramakrishna Ji. He's not here, but we will nevertheless like to thank him very much for also being a substitute teacher for Bhagavad Gita.
Thank you, Shri.
Now to honor our youth volunteer leads, Srimati Sharada Vittalpur Ji, she is not here today, but we would nevertheless like to take the opportunity to thank her. She is our lead for office and devotee outreach and counselor. Srimati Jayashree Prakash Ji, she is also not here today with us, but we call upon Shri Prakash Ramachandran Ji to come and collect it on her behalf. Food packing and distribution is Jayashree Ji's role. She's the lead for that.
Prakash Ji is our Vice President, and he will be, in future, probably, he will be leading this institution.
We got a poor substitute for Jayashree Prakash, but please accept this.
Srimati Anu Ganaparapu, she is our lead for hall maintenance and gardening. Anuji.
Thank you, Anuji. Anuji has been with us with this SVPF for so many years. She takes care of so many aspects of this temple, from Anna Seva to Vriksha Seva in the garden. She is everywhere, and she does enormous lot of work and devotes so many hours for the temple. We thank Anuji. She is the wife of Sri Chandramouleeshwara, who is our facilities in charge and also takes care of the Vanam, the Nrsimha in this temple. Thank you very much. Thanks for your help.
not the least, she is our mentor and advisor, without whom we wouldn't have started this program. It was under her constant guidance and support we're doing this. So thank you, Sharda ji, so much.
Sharda ji is in charge of our kitchen. She is another example. They moved from Dallas, they shifted their residence to here just to be with us. There are so many people, they are so dedicated to Sanatana Dharma, you will be amazed. Sri Prakash Ramchandran moved from Tennessee to here. Srichakra moved from Florida. They have moved, Sharda ji has moved from Dallas just to be with the Sanatana Dharma, to be with this Sringeri Matham. We really thank these great souls. Thank you very much, appreciate that.
Balana is not here today, he couldn't join us for the celebration, but we have to certainly thank him, because without him, the Annaseva is a no-show. So Balana, thank you for all the delicacies that you have put week after week with a warm smile on your face all the time. Thank you, Balana. So Sharda ji will collect it on his behalf. Our youth volunteer lead, Srimati Priya Muralidharan. I'm also proud to say she's my sister.
Priyaji is another great silent worker. She's amazing. She not only participates in this volunteer program, she also participates in various other activities of the temple. Do you know who cleans and irons all the sarees of Amba and all the deities? She does it single-handedly. Can you believe that? How many hours she puts in? The entire family, even the third sister is moving here to help us. Can you believe that? So this is a wonderful family, and we are so fortunate here to have such wonderful people. I am the luckiest of all to have a satsang with such great people, and I am so honored that I am serving with these people because of Hinduism and the Sanatana Dharma. Thank you.
What Dasika Mama omits to mention that he himself moved from Detroit. So he started that movement. So you, Detroit, right? Anna. All the same thing.
Thank you so much, Mama and Mami. We will call upon you once again to come give out the medals, certificates and trophies to our children. Thank you.
It is unbelievable to even say that we are at the end of today's event. I wonder how time flew by so fast. I am fortunate to be a part of this event today and learn so much more than I thought I already knew. It is an eye-opening experience for me.
I learned so many things as well. I'm going home with a mind filled with knowledge and a heart filled with gratitude to all the leaders of our Shikari Vidyabhadra Foundation. And all these leaders who serve our community, making it strong with their individual and collective contributions. I can say with pride that I am proud to be a part of Shringeri Vidyabhadra Foundation. Now it is time to recognize all our students and youth leaders. I would like to welcome on stage
I would like to welcome on stage Mama and Mommy once again to recognize our youth volunteers.
Make punishment. అంటే ఇదే లాస్ట్ సర్టిఫికేట్స్ చేస్తాను.
Om Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. First and foremost, our deepest gratitude and thanks to Sharadammal and our Upaya Gurus. It is with a lot of happiness and pleasure we thank each and every one of you present here today, celebrating our annual day and making the celebration a grand success. Our sincere thanks to our youth volunteers, students of Sri Bharati Tirtha Vidyalaya, Bhagavad Gita students, and most certainly all of you, the parents. Our thanks and appreciation to our MCs for this evening, Sumedha and Sukriti Karthik. They did a wonderful job today. A huge round of applause for them, please. They handled their roles with such flair. Wonderfully done. A big thank you to Surabhi Karthik for being our official photographer for the evening. A big thank you to our youth volunteers Akshar and Saisha Gujeti for helping us organize our children, Bharati Tirtha Vidyalaya children, for this evening. Thank you so much, guys.
These three young ladies are daughters of Asita Karthik ji. Their father, Sri Karthik ji, is the head of our religious affairs, and she takes care of all the religious aspects of the temple. I can't think of any other single family that contributes so much to our temple. We really thank and we are proud that they are always with us. We are so thankful to you.
Our sincere thanks to Sri Rajesh Hariharan for helping us set up the infrastructure and decoration for today's event. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Heartfelt thanks to Dasika Mama and Bharati Mami for honoring our teachers, team leads, and they will also be handing out mementos and certificates to the children shortly. Thank you, Mama and Mami. This thank you speech will certainly not be complete if I don't thank Dasika Mama and the executive committee members. Where do I start to thank Dasika Mama? He has been leading from the front and by example. You've all seen that for yourselves. He and the executive committee members have guided us, supported us, encouraged us every step of the way, ensuring that we were able to successfully complete everything we set out to do. Thank you all so much from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you very much. A huge round of applause for them, please. I would like to thank Balana once again, because if our youth volunteer Anna Seva was a success, it was Balana's incredible cooking. I'm sure you will all agree. He made delicious food week after week, always with a warm smile on his face. Thank you, Balana. We miss the Keynote here today. By Amba's and Acharya's grace, we will accomplish more with each passing year. Look forward to your continued support. Thank you all once again for being here this evening. Thank you very, very much. We will start this evening's proceedings by honoring our youth volunteers. If you all know who you all are, you're all big boys and girls. So if you can all be ready when we call out your names, please come up and receive your memento from Mama. If you can all start lining up, it will be great. It will save a little bit of time. So we will start today. We love all our volunteers. equally, but there are some who have done a little more. So we have a special category of some volunteers. We'll be recognizing them for specific things. So we will start off with the most proactive, Abhay Godavarthi. Can you come up on stage, Abhay? We have Bhagat, who has also received an award in the same category. He couldn't be here this evening.
Abhi.
Gauri Nandan Sal, most dedicated volunteer.
The Vidyalaya, you can see that this is a single symbol.
Most punctual, Vedant, Sriram, Sarat Ajendla. Vedant and Sarat, if you come up on stage. Always smiling and cheerful, Prameen Lakshmanan and Rishi Vaishnav Ujja. Our creative volunteers, Teja Takku, Akhila Marela, Sukriti Karthik, Sumedha Karthik. Teja has won a lot of prizes at many levels. She's an excellent artist. And both, all these four girls have helped us through our summer program, our summer camps. Teja and Akhila have helped us with art projects, Sumedha and Sukriti with wonderful folk dances. So thank you so much, girls. Oh yes. Sukriti and Sumedha Karthik are also pioneer volunteers. They've been here right from even well before the temple took shape. Akhila was also a pioneer volunteer. So thank you for that. Our silent worker, Sashank Satish Kumar. Doesn't say much, believes the actions speak louder than words. So well done, Trishati. Akshar and Saisha Gujeti, they are relatively new, but they have been showing a lot of enthusiasm to learn and keep learning. They are ready to do anything we tell them to do without any kind of change of expression, always happy, so eager to learn. Akshar and Saisha Gujeti, brother and sister team, we have been doing a phenomenal, their effort has been phenomenal. Thank you both. So our next category is for those volunteers who have aggregated more than 10 hours plus. Hemachandra Rao Patil, Sashi Chandra Rao Patil, again a dynamic duo. Avantika Ramovari, our beautiful dancer. Aditi Sapedi. Now we move on to a very special category of volunteers. Oh, is Arya Kakun here? Arya, are you here? Okay, Arya is not here. Navya, are you here? Please come and collect your certificate. We now move on to our very special category of volunteers. These are our pioneer volunteers. These volunteers have been there right from the beginning. Like I said, even before the temple took shape, they've been with right from when the groundbreaking happened, and even before that, some of them. So our first pioneer volunteer, Surabhi Karthik. Mihir Ganapathi. He's not here. Okay, maybe Dad, Mom, please come and collect it on his behalf. Please come, Chandraji. Meghna Kara. Mihir. In the meanwhile, any guesses as to which volunteer has the maximum number of hours? our volunteer with the maximum number of hours. I'll give you a clue, it's a boy. You would have seen him every weekend.
Gauri.
Absolutely right, spot on. Gauri. 192 hours. That's 25% of the total number of hours. He enjoys being at the temple above everything else, and we enjoy having him here just as much. Thank you so much, Gauri. We love you. Big round of applause. Anjaneya is our volunteer with the second maximum number of hours. Sharat. And Vedant Sriram is our third most number of hours. Are all our Ankurahas here? All ready? Can I start calling out your names? Will you start coming up? One by one. Let Devi Anna finish doing namaskaram. He wants to do namaskaram to Mama and Mami. As I call out your names, please come up onto the stage, okay? Mama and Mami will give you a medal each.
Watch it.
Aditi S. Godavarti.
Aditi, namaskaram. Namaskaram.
Our youngest group of students. Aditya Krishna Rao. Agastya Munukutla. We have 4 Agastyas. Agastya Srivastava. Agastya Tanupu. Agastya Teja Arya Somaya Jula. Akhila Apala. Amog Nanduri. Ashrit Nodagala. Devi Vashish. Never a dull moment with them around. Dhruv Kankanampatti. Nitik. Lakshmi Nagashvi Sadam. Satvika Boyapati. Putra Vishnu. And Lodha Dapati. Students are here. Akshara Apala, who will have Hiranyakashipu for today. Anish Dalbhajan, Minister in the Agni, Dolly Drishya Ambati, she was Prahalad. Lakshmi Tanilika, she was Sage Narada. Rohan Pillai was Indra. Sanika Bandapelli, she was Honika. Shanvi Sila, Narsimha. Shaurya Pelidevara was our minister. Sri Lakshmi Muralidhar Bhatt was our Lakshmi. Sri Sharda Muralidhar Bhatt was Brahma. Wonderful job, Sasya. Our Bhagavad Gita students. Akshara Anand, Megha Gadya, Nisha Kota, Navya Shri Ragutu, Charvi Chaitanya, Neya Arun, Ananya Iyer, Ashmita Katakam, Arya Katakam, Dhruv V. Sukumar, Sri Sharda Muralidhar Bhatt, Sri Lakshmi Muralidhar Bhatt, Sanvi Vallamkonda, Vedant Mahadevan, Aradhya Shankar. Fantastic job. Thank you, Mama and Mommy, once again, and thank you all for being here. We conclude today's program. I think all of us are feeling elated by what our children have accomplished. Thanks to Sharanambal's grace and our Uday Guru's grace. Hope to see you all here round about the same time, same place next year. So until then, goodbye for now.
We will never let you go easy. Not 1 year from now. As you see at the Mutt here, we have so many different activities. Okay, some related to education, some related to our preparation for a puja or preparation for a function like this. You know, getting photographs done, videography done. There is a ton of activities that we do in preparing during the function and post-function. We are looking for volunteers. So whatever be your skill set, please step up, tell us what you would like to do, where you think that you will enjoy doing. Speak to any of us, you know, everybody in the executive committee or Vidyalaya teachers. Please step up, we need people. So this is I'm not desperate, but I'm saying it's a mutually beneficial thing. So we are looking for volunteers. So don't wait till the next year when we congregate. So please step up. Thank you. Dhanyavadaha. There is some snacks. There is some, I think, some tea or coffee. There are some juices for the kids and for adults if you want. So please join us.